Good morning on YouTube. Let me get Facebook going live and then we'll get rocking and rolling. My other phone battery is absolutely dead, so we will not be on Instagram today. Or actually this morning. Later today I will be. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Hello. It's 7 a.m. On a Wednesday. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And I just wanted to hang out with you all to answer any questions, see if there's anything I can do to help. It's 7 o'clock, which means my message to seniors and senior families has gone out for signups for prom and signups for graduation time. If there are any issues or you had any questions for clarification, this is why I'm here to work through it and answer you. Kimberly Dupree, Britt, good morning. Miss Pacuara, good morning. Hello. Hey, Mr. Wilson, good morning. Good morning, everyone. It is so good to see you. It's been a while. Been a couple of weeks since I've come on here. I'd have to go back on my calendar to tell you the last time I was, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4. It's hard to believe how fast the time is rolling. So good morning to everyone. We had somebody pop on YouTube, but then they popped back off. My other phone battery is dead, so I'm not on Instagram this morning. And my daughter stole my charger cord, so I can't charge it. I'll have to go out to the van and grab the cord so I can charge it all day, so that 7 o'clock tonight I can be live on all 3 platforms. Darby, good morning. Hello. Yes, it is sign up time, and I just saw the text come through on my phone, which means that everyone should have the text by now, and most likely the email is in your inbox as well. Ms. Garcon, good morning. Everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for tuning in this morning to stay engaged, to stay informed, just to hang out with me if you needed to. So I'm here to answer any questions. I really don't have information to feed you. I feel like our school is doing a pretty good job of keeping our community informed and letting everyone know what's going on. And then it's just about me being here for you to answer any direct questions. Oh, we got somebody on YouTube. Good morning. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody here on Facebook, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you. I know it's nice and early. Had a rough start to my morning. So I set my alarm for 4:30. That way I can wake up and be ready to go for my 5 a.m. workout. And I normally never, ever sleep up until my alarm. Good morning, Miss Kaminsky. I never, ever really sleep to my alarm. This morning, I must have been in a REM cycle because not only did I sleep to my alarm, I was in a coma. I was knocked out when my alarm woke me up. So I woke up kind of groggy, the first thing I do is brush my teeth when I wake up in the morning. Good morning, Miss Roberson. And it even took me a while to get going for my workout. It wasn't until I was just about done. Until I finally woke up. So, and then we had a rough time getting out of the house when I went back home to pick up my daughter to come to school. We had a rough time getting out of the house because I needed to leave earlier than normal so that I could be here in time for this live broadcast. And then I stopped at Starbucks to grab myself a coffee. Thank you so much to Kristen and Caitlin Ward, who brought me a gift card yesterday to Starbucks. Thank you so much. I was going to buy my coffee this morning and use the gift card, and the person in front of me paid for my coffee. So naturally, my reaction is to, pay it forward and pay for the person behind me, but there was nobody behind me. So that's the second time in just a few days that's happened. So on Friday, I went to Starbucks to pick up a morning coffee, and the person in front of me paid. And so I paid for the person behind me. And then today it happened again, but there was nobody behind me. So I got to make sure I pay it forward tomorrow. So anyways, good morning. Good morning. That's story time with Jones this morning. I hope everyone is well. I'm here. Ask your questions. Ask away if there's anything you need. If you have anything that's on your mind or in your heart, any questions, anything for clarification. We had an awesome AP exam information night last night for our families whose students take AP courses and are going to be taking the AP exams. One of the questions that popped up was, would we do an SOL testing information night? And so I drafted an email to Darby, who I see is on the call. It won't go to your inbox until 8 o'clock this morning, Darby. I didn't send it to you last night. But I think that's a great idea, and I think that we can put something together. Definitely, our SOL testing. We've done the past couple of weeks. We've been engaged with writing, and now we move into our non-writing testing season, which starts on Tuesday, May 11th. So we are rocking and rolling. So good morning, good morning. If you've got a question, please drop it in over here in the live chat with YouTube and in the comments and Facebook. If you didn't know, tonight is opening night for Little Shop of Horrors, our drive-in hybrid musical. Most of it is recorded. There are live components. It is being set up like a drive-in theater, which is awesome. It starts at 8. It's $25 per car, 6 people from the same household in the car max. So it's really cool. I can't wait to see it, which obviously will be great. So I'm here at 7 a.m. on the live. I'll be on the live again at 7 p.m. And then as soon as I'm done with that session, I'll boogie over to the drive-in to enjoy Little Shop of Horrors. What are the numbers and parentheses besides some students' names? Addie Brooks on Facebook. I need more context. Where are you seeing that, Miss Brooks? If you can give me just a little bit more context, a little bit more information. Like, where did you see that? On the Sign Up Genius. When you pull it up, the time slot tells you how many slots are left, if that's what you mean. No, so when we set it up, you sign up. The number that's in there is the number of slots that are left. Okay, yeah, and I haven't seen what it looks like on the other end. When we tested it last week for the graduation sign up, when we tested it, I didn't see any of that. So I'd have to pull up the spreadsheet, and Mrs. Clark is the owner of that spreadsheet that spits out on the other end. It might be the number person that you were that signed up, but I'm not aware of a number that's popping up next to any student numbers. Because we did not ask you how many tickets you needed. We are going to give everyone 4 for each student 4 tickets. We will communicate with students and families when you can do your pickup for your tickets. We're going to close it out, like I said in the email, Sunday at midnight. And then because it has to be the student who picks up the tickets. Yep, you're good. Thank you. As long as your name got in there, you're good to go. I'm going to pull it up here. Maybe not. I'll take a look later. All right. Thank you for clarifying. All right. Good morning. Good morning. If you have any questions or you need anything, any comments, feel free on YouTube, drop it in the live chat. On Facebook, drop it in the comments. Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning and hanging out with me. It was a bit overcast when I was driving in. I think we're scheduled for some showers later in the afternoon. Class officer applications go out. Hey, Andrea, good morning. They'll be going out real soon. Actually, we're actually ready to send that out. So I'll double check with our SCA sponsor to make sure we're ready, and I will drop them in a Canvas global announcement. Matter of fact, let me work on that right now. I'm waiting for some other questions to come in. I might have to wait until I get out of the YouTube live because it's not on my account. Thanks, Andrea. I'll get right on it as soon as I hop off this live. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. If you've got a question or anything that you need, Ms. Brett, thanks for all you do, Dr. Jones. You have done a great job walking us through the steps. Oh, thank you. It's the team. I've said it before. I'll say it a million times. I'm extremely fortunate to work with such tremendous educators. We've got a great leadership team. We've got amazing teachers, great support staff, just everyone who is just so, number one, really good at their job, and number two, so caring of kids and their families. It is really about the team. So thank you so much for the shout out. And by the way, it is Teacher Appreciation Week, so this is a great forum for everyone to shower our team. I think we got some teachers. I see Heather Walker's little icon up there, a little bubble at the top. I can't see who else is on here, but this is a good time to go ahead and drop in the comments how you feel about our teachers. They deserve so much love. Let's see who else. Yep, Heather Walker is on here. All right, that's all I can see. Yes, good morning. Can seniors decorate the top of their caps for graduation? No, they cannot. So decorations, regalia are all Thomas Dale sponsored. Regalia, the cords, stoles, everything is Thomas Dale approved, Thomas Dale sanctioned, Thomas Dale recognized when it comes to those things in school sponsored events or activities. And students are not allowed for graduation to decorate the top of their caps. Thank you for asking. Gina Garcon, drop off this morning is going to be a little different today, right? Yes, Ms. Garcon, absolutely. Do the same thing you normally would. We will have folks out there directing you. Follow the same pattern. Before you get to the backside, you'll drop her off. It'll be right at door 31. You'll drop Carrie off, and then you'll be directed to turn around. So we've got you taken care of. We got our staff out there ready to direct and redirect. Mary Spitzer, will graduation be streamed on YouTube? Yes, it is absolutely our intention. We're trying to work through the best way to get the highest quality. If you've been paying attention to our broadcasts during the sports season, you will see that we've gotten better and higher quality. Even the camera that we purchased to be able to do that. And then the last piece is working on the best set for the audio. Ms. Roberson, they keep the tassel though. Yep, the tassel, absolutely. And Ms. Roberson, I hopefully, did you get Jaime's cap and gown? I think I might have it. Yeah, Miss Roberson, if you want to tell Jaime to stop by and see me in the main office when he's in school next, or if you next time you're able to come up to the school, I've got Jaime's cap and gown right here in my office, and the cap and gown will be his to keep forever and ever, and the tassel as well. All right, Miss Nancy Garcia. You may make it Not everyone can sign up. I have my student slot, but I want to make sure everyone does. Yeah, so the number will not affect how many, it should not affect how many spots you're signing up for. If it is, we're going to have to fix that. And not, but students can only have one slot, and that's all we did. 200 students, 200 slots. That's it. We'll definitely check it out this morning. All right. Yes. Okay. Good. Yep. Cap and gown too, Miss Roberson. Absolutely. Do we put quantity one or how many tickets we need? No, just put one, Ms. Bakenko. Every student is going to get their four. So we set up 200 slots and that's it. So 200 slots for the 200 kids. We need to know which 200 students are going to who want to graduate for that time slot. If we have folks putting four and it's taking up four slots, I need to know that so that I can reset it. And there's no way I can look at it right now. Yeah, I can't even look at it right now. Ms. Kaminsky, do you need donations this year for cap and gowns? Absolutely, Ms. Kaminsky. We will definitely. I mean, we have already, started that process to help some of our families out. So if you want to help sponsor a cap and gown, you are welcome to donate directly to Thomas Dale. The amount that you can give, $50 is what is what I've worked out with Herf Jones. When Herf Jones bills me, when we help out a family, it's $50. All right, Ms. Kaminsky, are there exams in June this year? Yes, Ms. Kaminsky. In the last update, I included information about exams. So definitely go into the ultimate guide, and there's a thing on exams. The exam schedule for seniors, the exam schedule for underclassmen, the exemption policy is in there as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you all so much for identifying that issue with the number. I did not know that that was a feature, that you could sign up for more than one slot. So thank you for those of you who are going back to change yours to one. Every student is going to get their 4 tickets, so don't sweat that. I want to make sure that the 200 students who want to, the first 200 students who want a time slot get those opened up. So the 200 slots are for the 200 students, and then every student will get 4, which takes us to a capacity of 1,000 people in the graduation at a time, not including faculty and staff who will be there to work each graduation ceremony. The 800, spectators plus the 200 students is the max that we can fit with the social distancing guidelines that are currently in place, and then still stay under the 30% max capacity for the stadium. So that's why that number exists. Shout out to Anna Capelli, fantastic teacher. Yes, good morning. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for giving her that shout out. It's always great to get that love, especially on a public forum. Thank you so much, Ms. Banks. Appreciate that. All right. Good morning. Any other questions? Any other thoughts? I'm assuming, and of course I don't like to assume, but just because our faculty and staff and because our team is just, we put a premium on communication. We put a premium on customer service. We put a premium on understanding that we don't just teach and educate students. We teach, educate, and support families. And so we've made a concerted effort over the past 3 years to make that a priority. And I mean, hopefully it shows. But what I want to recognize our team, our teachers, our counselors, our support staff, our leadership team, and administrators just doing just a great job of keeping the highest expectations and the highest standards for our communication. So I'm taking the limited number of questions that are coming in as a sign that we're doing all right. All right. Miss Roberson, do you need volunteers for help getting ready for graduation? Yeah, we might need that, Miss Roberson. So I'll definitely keep you in mind. Thank you so much for volunteering. I'm assuming you're volunteering, but I'll definitely keep that in mind as we get closer and we work on. There's a lot more details we still need to work out, and then obviously communication is the highest need that we have. If I counted correctly, the number in parentheses is going towards the total number of slots, meaning you won't have 200 students signed up. Okay, so we'll first thing this morning, if it's jacked up, we'll definitely fix it. So if we'll definitely make sure that you're not signing it. A given person is not signing up for multiple slots. One person, one slot. That's it. Vivian Galusha, what's the graduation link? Are you talking about what I sent out this morning? That's for the sign up, Ms. Galusha. So if you're the parent of a senior, you got the email from me this morning to sign up for the preferred graduation time. We are graduating on June 11th in the stadium, and there are, because of the size of our class, we're going to graduate in 3 ceremonies, 200 students at a time, 8:30, 11:30, and 7. 8:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and 7 p.m. are the 3 time slots. Ms. Prickett, I can't say enough about how much I appreciate all the communication. It always makes a difference, but especially this year. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Prickett, and thank you again for the card, and the Panera. Absolutely appreciate it, Ms. Prickett. Thank you. Then you say we need to sign up for the ceremony. Yes, Ms. Galusha, and that information should be in your email inbox as of 7 a.m. this morning. If you did not receive that email from me, please send me an email to let me know so that I can get it to you. Good morning. Good morning. Hello on YouTube. If you've got a question, comment, or anything that you need, feel free to drop it in the live chat. I can see it right here. Good morning on Facebook. For those of you coming in and out this morning, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you staying tuned in, staying connected, staying informed, staying engaged. It is so critical for our school community to maximize our effectiveness and to do the best we can by our kids. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Any other questions out there? Any other needs? Any other requests? You all do a really good job of letting me know when you need something. If you have a question, you hopefully by now you know it's a quick email or a quick text away. And then if I don't have the answer, I'll put you in touch with the person who does. All right, this is that awkward time where I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Teachers are continuing to do a fabulous job, not only Canvas and amazing dual instruction, but their attitudes are positive and motivated. We couldn't have survived without this. You are right, Ms. Prickett. Our teachers are so amazing. Crystal Graham, you will probably need to change a lot of the signups to 1 to make sure everyone has the opportunity to get the slot. Yeah, thank you, Ms. Graham. I appreciate that. As soon as Mrs. Clark gets in, we will make sure we get that rectified. Is it possible to pick up the senior yard signs during the t-shirts this afternoon? Yes. Alicia Jones, they actually, we talked about that. So they will have yard signs with them. So as you come in to pick up your senior t-shirt, you can also get your senior yard sign at the same time. Any new policies when more kids return in August? Ms. Kaminsky, great question over here on Facebook. I appreciate that question. There aren't many things that I know other than we are set to return full bore. I don't know about distancing. I don't know about masks, but I know that any student, any family who wants to remain virtual must enroll in CCPS online, but everything else is full on in person. So right now we are full go for full in person beginning August 23rd, which is the first day of school. First day of school for 9th grade students. Just make sure that we're all on the same page there. August 23rd is the first official day of school, but for Thomas Dale, it's 9th grade only. Everybody else's first day will be that next day, August 24th. Miss Galusha, Vivian Galusha, how do we get the link if we haven't received the email? Send me an email to let me know that you didn't get it, and I will forward you the message. Clarissa Murray, I tried to change my sign up info, but I can't sign in. We didn't create an account, and we can't change with the option no account created. Help. Yeah, as soon as I'm not on this live anymore, and as soon as I can get with Mrs. Clark, we will make the adjustments. We were not aware that you would be able to select multiple slots. And in my, and I obviously, because I didn't know that, I wasn't clear that, and you know, I did say, please only sign up for one slot, but that was not knowing that you could put a number on how many slots you grab. So we will work to fix that this morning. Sorry. Miss Roberson, how much for the yard sign? No charge for the yard sign, Miss Roberson. I bought them for every senior. I bought 625 yard signs for our seniors. Andrea, hey, Dr. Jones, this isn't like an everyone question, but the girls and I on prom committee were wondering if we were allowed to be there on Saturday early. I think Dr. Grabham said yes, and we're meeting again today, but we just wanted to make sure that, yep, it's absolutely fine with me, Andrea. Dr. Grabham and I talked yesterday about the 4 of you helping with the finalized setup. So I'm absolutely fine with it, Andrea. And just double check with Dr. Grabham on what the timing would be. We actually counted you. The 4 of you on the committee, we counted you in our total count for who would be there to keep everyone safe and to keep our numbers where they needed to be. So you have a working slot right there for you. Sounds as if the age for getting a COVID vaccine will be lowered soon. Any news plans regarding administration of vaccines to students at school? No, I really don't have any information on that. I do believe it's 15 and up now. Is the age for COVID vaccines. I do not have any information about, you know, mandatory or required. I don't have any information about whether or not the school will be a vaccination location. Unfortunately, I do not know any about that. Miss Galusha, I will drop my email address in the comments real quick. Oops. All right, there you go, Miss Galusha. There's my email address. Miss Graham, you should have received a notification directly from the senior class sponsors about t-shirt pickup. I don't have my calendar pulled up. I do believe it's after school today. So if you ordered a t-shirt, the pickup is after school, but you should have received direct communication from them yesterday. And those t-shirts are only for those that were ordered. We did not get more than what was ordered / requested. All right, good morning on YouTube. If you have any questions, comments, anything you need, please drop it in the live chat. For those of you joining us on Facebook this morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. As always, please drop your question in the comment. If you have one, a comment, a shout out to a teacher. It is Teacher Appreciation Week, and they deserve all of our love. They are worthy of all of our appreciation and respect. Just amazing. Thank you, Miss Roberson. Christina Lively, what's the attire requirements for seniors at graduation? We're finalizing that. We recognize that it's going, because it's on a football field and it's going to be a day in June outside. We recognize that we've got to maybe, you know, account for more comfortable clothing. But we are working on the wording because I still want it to be a special ceremony. I still want it to be formal. I still want it to be a somber occasion. That is of the highest regard, and so I want our students to dress accordingly, in keeping with the high standards that we have for our graduation ceremony. So we are going to take into account the factors, but we want the standard of dress to still remain high. So we will definitely communicate that once we figure out how we want to word it and what we want to allow our students to wear, just um, to account for the factors. Yep. All right, Michaela Lee. Are juniors allowed to go to prom, and if so, how can we sign up? So seniors are getting priority. So seniors received the sign up link this morning. Junior, it will go to parents, Michaela. Junior signups will open up on Friday at 7. So if the seniors take all 240 slots, then then they're gone. But juniors will get it on Friday at 7 a.m. For the slots that are remaining. Sharon Mitchell, yes, when you pick up your child's T-shirt that you ordered, you will be able to get your yard sign. Sharon Mitchell, graduation. I sent it out this morning at 7 a.m. So it is live and it is open. Sent it this morning via email. Jonathan Carter, Uprising ninth graders. Will there be in-person orientation day where they can meet their teachers and find their room and such before school starts? So we will have some online and virtual things before summer lets out, and then throughout the summer, a couple of things. But the first day of school is ninth graders only, so that will be the day for in-person orientation. So it's not an extra day taken out of your summer. It is the actual first day of school. Ninth graders will be the only one in school, and so we are designing that to be our Camp Squire orientation day. So they'll get to walk their schedule and see all their classes and meet all their teachers kind of on a low stakes day. Good morning. Thank you for asking these great questions. Keep them coming. I want to make sure that we're all informed. The more we are informed, the more effective we can be to support our kiddos. And I want to make sure we're there. Good morning on YouTube. If you got a question or need anything, please drop it in the live chat. I'm not seeing any activity. And then good morning on Facebook. If you need anything or have any questions, comments, or you want to give a teacher a shout out, please drop it in the comments. All right, Ms. Kaminsky, 11th graders haven't been in main campus before. Will they have a virtual tour also? Yeah, so so the 11th graders who remained virtual this year. So our 11th graders who are our current 10th graders who are here, who have in person, they've gotten a good orientation of the building. But for our 11th grader, our current 10th graders who remained virtual this year, stepping into main campus for the first time. So we will have, yes, we will do all of that to orient everyone to the way that the building looks. So to set the expectations and the procedures, there'll be a lot of stuff that we do in August, gearing up for the first day of school. Because for all of us, we're going to have to become reacquainted with what school is really like, with every student in the building, all of our students in their classes, every student, doing class change. We haven't made decisions about our operations. So, and once we do, we'll begin what that planning is. We'll begin the communication the same way that I feel like our school did a great job of communicating prior to the return of in-person, especially in November. All the videos, all the infographics, all the social media. I think I was on here once a week. We will ramp that up again for August because we all have an adjustment to make. Ms. Nickerson, will the graduation be live streamed as well? Yes, we will live stream all three graduation ceremonies. Ms. Roberson, shout out to D. Davis and the exceptional ed staff. Yes, absolutely, Ms. Roberson. Jonathan Carter, is there a bus offered for students with night school? Ooh, that's a good question. I am not sure the answer to that. Ms. Carter, if you shoot me an email, I will put you in contact with the person who can answer that question. Good morning. Good morning. Please drop your questions in the live chat on YouTube and the comments on Facebook. We are not streaming Instagram this morning because my other phone is dead and I do not have the charger cord to power it up. One of the challenges of being a parent, the parent of a couple of teenagers. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you staying engaged. I appreciate you staying informed. I appreciate you staying in close communication and connected with the school, making sure that you have all your questions answered and making sure that you know everything that's going on. And also asking me questions that I need to find the answers to. So keep them coming because this is what makes us such a special place. Is this interaction, this communication, this connection? It is it is the way we roll. Ms. Kaminsky, thanks for, yes, absolutely. You are welcome. Ms. Carter, okay, thanks. Yet you're welcome. Whatever we can do to make sure that we are staying together and staying connected, staying informed, staying engaged, staying on top of our games, because it's all about how we are able to support for Thomasdale, our students, and for families, your children. Brandy Ingerick, I hope I didn't mess up your last name. We appreciate the communication. I love that I can always go back to your emails for information I may have forgotten. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. We know we recognized fully or early on how much information was being pumped to you. So a couple of adjustments we made was the concept of a one-stop shop. So the first thing that we dropped was the ultimate guide. So you knew you could always go to the ultimate guide and it would have all the information that you needed. And then creating one-stop shops, like we did the one pager early on to explain the difference between virtual and hybrid and in-person and online. And you know, the senior one-stop shop, the AP exam one pager, just recognizing that we have to have simplified communication, and then also the use of bulleted information. Like, yes, all of like, don't use 200 words when you can use 20, and then simplifying it to bullets, and then identifying where the action items are, so you know what it is that you need to do. Even the one pager that I did as a task list, because I knew I was peppering you guys with so much information. Sign up for this, register for that. Here is this, what you need. Are you interested in this? So even that is something as simple as that document for the task list by grade level, so you knew what you were responsible for and what I needed from you. I think is just how our team has adjusted and learned um, from this process together. So Brandy, thank you for the shout out. It is definitely a reflection of the team. I cannot take any credit for our success. It is 100% because of our team. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rolling in. I'm seeing some new faces pop in. If you need anything or you have any questions, please ask me right now. This is a great time for you to get that live interaction, that live feedback. Of course, you know, you can email me, you can text me. Everyone knows how to get in touch with me. I do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. I will say this, because of the pandemic and because of what it means to be visible now, because being visible now kind of means being in front of my computer all the time. Never in my career have I been this on top of my email inbox. Let me say that, like, getting to 0 unreads, I constantly stay to 0 unreads, which is great for our folks who are reaching out and asking questions, who need things, so you know, things that the pandemic is making us good at. Shalonda Lucas Wilson, sorry, missed the response regarding orientation for current 9th graders and 10th graders that'll be new to Maine. Will there be one? No, there will not be a one-day orientation to Maine. We will do everything virtual. Our 9th graders will be the only ones who get a first day of school only. I recognize full well that it is a challenge, and it might be something that I bring up to senior leadership to ask for special permission, because we're the only school with the unique circumstances of having 2 campuses. But regardless, we'll make sure that we put together a strong package at the end of summer, leading into the first day of school, so that even if we can't do a first day in person orientation, there is still the opportunity to become acquainted with the building. Nicole Bohm. So the signups for the early spots are already filled. Any chance the max will change? So the max will not change. However, on this live session, I realized that there was the capability for someone to put a number next to theirs, which would take up more slots than they were supposed to. So if that's the case, we will remove some of those, and it will refresh and open back up. That was not a feature I knew was going to happen, so I didn't know to say specifically when I asked you to sign up for one spot. I didn't know that I also had to ask, do not sign up for more spots by putting a number, because I didn't know that that was a feature. So hopefully those spots that were taken up inadvertently will be cleared back out as soon as I can get Mrs. Clark on it. Addie Brooks, thanks to all the staff for everything they have done throughout this crazy year. Have a great day. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Also, shout out to Miss Ray for SOL clarification. Yes, awesome. Maine is pretty big, and orientation would be helpful. Yep, absolutely. The good news is that we have the way we set up our, not just our first day of school, but every day, adults are in the hallway constantly. So during arrival, there are adults outside and at their doors in the hallways. During each class change, the teachers are at their doors, outside of their classrooms, in the hallways to direct students, answer any questions, help out. The administrative team fully present throughout the building. All right. Gigi Eugene, if my student is doing CCPS online for 21-22, will she still be able to take 2 extra classes? So my understanding is that only 1 extra class is free. So students can take 8 classes. That 9th class would be for a fee. And that would be something to directly communicate with the CCPS online administrator once you've registered and you get your orientation and all of that from CCPS online. But my understanding is that 8 classes for free. The 9th class would be for a fee. Good morning. Good morning. Quiet on YouTube. If you all have any questions or you need anything, please feel free to drop it in the live chat. We are rolling through Facebook over here. You all are asking great questions. Keep them coming. I do appreciate it. It just helps all of us so much when you get an opportunity and a chance to ask a question and either get a direct answer right away or a chance for a follow-up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Andrea, I heard that apparently if you're a specialty center student, CCPS Online will offer the course for free. That's if it's an 8th class, Andrea. So if you go to Thomas Dale, you take your 7 classes and you need to take an 8th class. The 8th class through CCPS Online is free, but more than 8 is not free. If you sign up for CCPS Online to take that 1 class, you will not be charged. But more than an 8th class, it does come with a fee. Andrea, okay. Yep, okay. Yep, absolutely. Jonathan Carter, are students turning in their Chromebooks this year or just taking it back if they need a new one? Yeah, so we will only collect Chromebooks from seniors because they're graduating. Everyone else will keep their Chromebook. If it needs to be maintenance, if it needs to be repaired, if it needs to be fixed, there is that form. It is in the ultimate guide. I just need you to click on that form, fill it out to notify us that you need to bring it in so that it can get repaired, fixed. You exchange it for a fixed one, and then we take care of that right here at main campus in the front office. How do we get back on the email list? My mom hasn't received emails from you since January and never took herself off. So do me a favor, Vivian, have your mom email me with your name and student ID number from the email address that she wants, and I will get our people to make sure that it's loaded. All right, Luanda White Haskins, as far as 2021 graduation sign up, I received the email to select a time slot, but the sign up link is not working. It is working for everyone else. Luanda, I'm not sure why it is not working for you. When we tested it out on Friday, it was good to go. We tested it out from a computer and from a phone, and we've had several folks on here already mention that they've signed up. So I know that it's working. Not sure why it's not working for you. I'm sorry. Ms. Rover saying, when do seniors turn in Chromebooks? It won't be until closer to graduation. It'll probably be that I ask them to bring it to graduation because senior exams go all the way up until graduation. Like 2 days before graduation, I think is the last senior exam. And so I want to make sure that students have access to their Chromebooks all the way up through. Ms. Kaminsky, any idea when the second round of Tech Center applications will be announced? Ooh, I do not know that answer. If you'd like to know, send me an email. I will connect you with the counselor at the Tech Center. She is really great at answering questions and getting back to parents like right away. So if Ms. Kaminsky, if you don't mind, shoot me an email with that question. I'll connect you with the right person. Isaiah Childress, is there a National Honors Mathematics Society at Dale? Yes, absolutely. It is. Oh gosh, it is I forget what it's called. Mu Alpha Theta, I believe. But yes, we do have a National Honors Math Society. Those graduation signups filled up quick. Yes, Sharon Mitchell. I expected them to, but I also was informed on this live that there might have been an issue with folks taking more slots than they were supposed to inadvertently. It was a feature that I did not know existed. And so I didn't know to address it in my instructions, in my bulleted instructions. So as soon as I get off this live and as soon as Mrs. Clark gets here, we will look into it to get it fixed. And then I will send back out if it's something that can be adjusted. What we'll do is look at the back side of it. Like, for instance, if I put Chris Jones and I put the 4, thinking that the number was the number of tickets, but it actually took up 4 slots, which is not something that was supposed to happen. We will be able to see the 4, and I'll take out 3 of them so that Chris Jones would be on the 1 where it needs to be. And we'll delete all of those. And then we'll send it back out to everyone to let everyone know that we fixed it with the clarification. Do not do that. Oh, goodness. I know it's probably stressful for you all at home not being able to get the time slot you wanted because of this snafu. I'm just laughing about it because at this point in the pandemic, when we've been like this for just almost 14 months now, you just got to laugh at it and keep it going because of course mistakes will be made, and we've learned that. But we'll do everything we can to make it right. You know we will. That is our promise. We might not get it right, but we will promise to make it right. All right. Any other questions? School confirms your email is correct. Check with info. Yes. Thank you so much, Ms. Prickett, for that. Good morning. Good morning. Please feel free to drop a question, drop a comment. Thank you all so much who have stayed. Thank you for those of you who hopped on at 7 o'clock and have stayed with me the whole time. That's some dedication. Hopefully you're enjoying a cup of coffee, maybe some breakfast, or yeah. Hopefully, Miss Mitchell, absolutely. Now, I can't confirm that was an issue. It might very well be that 200 students signed up for their slots and everything went as according to how it should be. But if it's something that happened erroneously, we will definitely correct it and send it back out. Yes, Ms. Mitchell, absolutely. You are welcome. All right, it is 7:50 now. It's about that time for me to go ahead and wrap it up so I can get everything set because we start with arrival in about 10 minutes. I like to be sometimes on Route 10 waving, sometimes in the bus loop. This morning I'll be at the bus loop. Because we're sending some staff members to the backside to help everything with parent drop off because we got the huge crane. We're getting our new HVAC units on the gym this week. So they got the huge crane out there to take the old HVAC off and put the new HVAC on. Enjoying your yes, thank you, Ms. Roberson. Were we supposed to only sign up one for quantity? Yes. So Lauren Torres, that's what you just said is something that I didn't know was possible. That's the thing that we got to look to fix. No one should have put more than one because it's one student per slot. So if you put four, then your child's name is probably taking up 4 slots right now. That's the thing that I've got as soon as I get off this live and as soon as Mrs. Clark gets here, that's the thing that I've got to look to fix. I did not know that was a possibility. So it's not something that I could include in the instructions. So this is to no one's fault. It is what it is. And we're learning and growing. So we will go in there to fix it. If you cannot fix it on your own, if we will go in there to fix it and then send it back out to families, identifying what the error was so that we can also include that specific instruction. Do not put more than one. Ms. Carter, thank you, sir, for all your time. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, folks, I'm signing off. I love you. I love your children. Students, if you're on here, I love you. I hope you have a great day. Happy Wednesday. If you need anything, every single one of you knows how to get in touch with me. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Peace.